So the theme for the Centonomy Open Day this time round is money goals. And I will be discussing money and your family goals. There are three main big family goals that you have. Number one, education. Number two, housing. And number three, retirement. So I'll discuss them in three different videos. You can check the others out. Today and right now I'm going to be speaking about education. Let's have a look at what an education plan or a goal looks like. So for instance, if you are having somebody in university today, on average, it's about 300,000 shillings per semester. Why? Because on the lower end, it's about 200,000 shillings. On the top end, if you're doing medicine in a private university, even in the local university, it's about 600,000 shillings a year. So here's the thing. We took an average amount, 300,000 shillings per semester. That's 600,000 shillings per year. For a 4-year degree, you're talking about 2.4 million shillings for university today. Let's say you have an 8-year-old. If you have an 8-year-old, you have 10 years to plan for their university. So you have to adjust for inflation. This 300,000 shillings adjusted for inflation, you're talking 777,000 shillings per semester 10 years from now. That's about 1.5 million shillings per year. That's 6.2 million shillings for university education 10 years from now. So let's first of all look at that. In the Centonomy classes, we talk about this. A goal is a vision with a timeline and a cost to it. We have a timeline now, 10 years, and we have a cost, 6.2 million shillings. Now we have to work towards this. Many of us will take, for instance, an education policy. If you took an education policy, will it give you 6.2 million shillings from now, 10 years from now? If it does not, let's say for instance you planned and you said it must cost more than 2.4, so let's plan for 3 million. If you get 3 million shillings by then, it's good, at least you have 3 million shillings, but you have another 3.2 to figure out where you're going to get it from. The other option that you're going to use is, for instance, investments. Let's say you decide the education policy, maybe the premiums are too high to achieve that goal. Let's try and invest where there'll be a higher return. And if you're looking at, for instance, the stock market or other places like that, you're talking about 40 to 50,000 shillings per month. And if you're really strong and you say, I'm going to save, maybe you have the money to save, you can say it's about 100,000 shillings per month for the next 10 years. There might be a better way to do that. And so that's what we want to discuss on the 1st of September from 10 a.m. at the All Saints Cathedral, Money Goals at the Centonomy Open Day. You don't want to miss out.